Stuart, a brilliant night under the lights here at the showgrounds, a 1-0 win in the Bet McLean Cup against Portadown. So my first question is always like, what are your thoughts on the game? But what are the emotions like now? Because it's a really good performance and a big win.
The lads have been absolutely outstanding tonight. They've been really good. I have so much respect for their squad. Their what they've done. Their staff. It's been phenomenal what Portadown's done. Massive test for us, and generally every single player was outstanding tonight. I'm so proud of them. I never say that word very often. But we showed our quality. We scored an unbelievable goal. I think our shape, our discipline, our commitment to the cause was everything we asked for. And everything we've done tonight, we worked on last night. And as a coach or as a manager, when you're asking your players to do things that you've done on the training ground, and they take it onto a pitch, there's nothing better as a coach or a manager. And I'm so proud of them. And it sends a message out there, doesn't it? I'm not saying we're not getting carried away, but I'm genuinely so proud because that's a quality team we've played. I've watched him plenty. I've played against nice teams plenty. He's one of the best, and I thought my lads were outstanding.
You touched on there, the work rate was very similar to the work rate we saw against Rough Island. The end product was there tonight, and the actual football was there tonight. We played a bit, probably a bit more football. Is that as pleasing as anything? Because you want that work rate as a given every sort of week. But as you touched on, the goal was a really well crafted goal.
Yeah, I think our big pitch is just a lot better. I genuinely do mean that. I think playing here at home, I heard the crowd again tonight. It's phenomenal, and our quality was a lot better tonight. I was disappointed not to get a result at referendum, especially going down 10 minutes after 10 minutes. I thought we were outstanding that day too. So listen, if we keep our performance level high, we keep it up, we'll be okay. But listen, we'll really enjoy tonight. The lads deserve every plaudit they get tonight, and I've told them we've been it tomorrow.
And obviously been it tomorrow because you've got another big cup match on Saturday against a club in Linfield Swifts, but the club that you know very well, and a manager, Michael Galt, that you played alongside for a few years. How much are you looking forward to that, just on its own as a standalone game, but after that performance tonight and knowing and seeing what your players are capable of, and something that you've been preaching about since you stepped foot in the door here in the summer?
It's what I will say, there's a lot of games to play in that made a cup. Michael's one of my best friends. It's someone I really respect. I think he's done an unbelievable job with that Linfield under-20s, which is tough because he's developed so many players, and he's probably one of the best at that level. And I know that their team is one of the best at that level. So we know it's going to be really tough. A lot of young boys in their team, and we just got to stand up and be counted. But generally, I know Linfield first team don't have a game, so there'll be an opportunity for David to bring in senior players as well. But listen, I don't really care about Linfield, and with a great respect, they know how much I care about the team, but I don't really care when I'm playing against them. I've got a job to do. My boys have got a job to do. They've got to deliver again, and listen, performances like that in front of their home crowd will keep us going forward and driving the club forward, and that's every bit of that deserves by the players. The players deserve massive credit because of that.
Just finally, just on that, you had mentioned it previously, just about the noise from the crowd there. Under lights here, you've had two big moments already this season. Obviously, the late winner against Ballymacash on tonight. What would your message be to those supporters in terms of they've maybe been looking at a couple of disappointing results, not necessarily performances, but disappointing results over recent weeks. But now, what they've seen tonight is what this team is capable of. Will that be your overarching message to the supporter?
I think the supporters have been brilliant. I genuinely do believe it. I think the supporters know exactly what we're all about. I can see the passion, the commitment that me and my staff and my players. They know everybody's going to fight for this football club, and if they're not going to fight, they're not going to be with me. So, listen, the fans have been superb. They've been really good to me, good to my lads. And listen, we're just going to keep driving this club. Everybody, every volunteer, every academy coach, every young player, everybody has to be together. We all have to stay together, and that's including the fans. And hopefully, we can keep driving the club forward.